Hello, and welcome to our pitch for the 2023 PKG Ideas Award. Today, I'm going to go through the four pieces of content on the slide. What's the problem of air pollution in India, and why breathing space is the solution India needs? Then we'll look at the impacts and how our community-led approach will help lead to impact at scale. And then feasibility, why our team can make this happen. 39 out of the top 50 polluted cities in the world are based in India, and large clean air programs have failed to make any difference to the levels of pollution. This is because local sources like cooking, diesel generation, and waste burning constitute over 50% of PM2.5 concentrations in India. 10.5 million individuals die prematurely due to ambient air pollution concentrations. And despite youth's vulnerability, we know that they can be the future leaders and are engaged in environmental issues and can help be the leaders committed to generating a sustainable future. So that's why we're building Breathing Space, an innovative approach to induce community-led efforts to understand pollution in urban and semi-urban communities in India. We're doing this in a three-pronged approach. First, we're developing AI-based approaches to measure pollution concentrations to help target vulnerable communities and track their progress through time as we help develop interventions. Our intervention specifically will be a crowdsourcing platform which incentivizes youths to educate their families on the harms of air pollution and help identify the sources around their places of work, education, and living. And we will facilitate the engagement with these crowdsourcing games through dissemination workshops, which will provide training to introduce air pollution as a health issue, safely identify the sources of air pollution, and explain what they can do if they see a community member contributing unnecessarily to air pollution. We will do this in our first deployment in Telangana, which is one of the youngest populations within India. It has a substantial youth population and high urban literacy rate, and we believe that there are 6.8 million individuals who can benefit from engaging with our crowdsourcing application. To do this, we are partnering with the George Institute for Global Health, who have wide-ranging experience engaging in community-based action in India. We already have a product demo that allows us to both report local sources of air pollution using images and automated timestamp and latitude and longitude, so we can extract those pieces of information programmatically. We also have developed a map interface to help collect and visualize air pollution data collected by communities as they go about logging the pollution that they see in their everyday lives. We want to undertake the effort of app development to develop multilingual features, as well as embedding our workshopping materials within the application itself within the first 3 months of our program. And then we'll take the next 4 to 12 months to actually do the deployment of both the application, workshops, and refresher trainings to help capture the variability of pollution throughout the seasons, and also using our sensors help understand the progress through time. So our team is used to fieldwork in India. Mr. Pramanik has conducted mock drills and pilots to test deployments in West Bengal, which has required him to work in non-internet settings. Dr. Majumdar, she has extensive fieldwork experience working with birth professionals in India and has conducted in-depth interviews and focus group discussions with 90 to 95 respondents. And I was a research scientist for the UK's Institute for AI, building algorithms to understand and predict air pollution in real time. We're all Fulbright Fellows and have developed a sense of urgency that threats to children's respiratory health in developing nations require solutions that scale. We have used these principles to already predict pollution exposure for over 75 million children alongside UNICEF's Venture Fund. Thank you for listening to our pitch, and please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.